Reggae interviews. Word sound power.
This is DJ 745 at the home of 12 Yaad Records alongside the internationally renowned selector, producer and artist Yaadcore.
Yes, DJ 745, give thanks man, it's a joy for always connect, you know.
For real man, it's always good to meet the eye here, hear you playing music here live and direct in Jamaica as well. It seems like there's so much has happened since we last linked up. Let's try and break this down for all the people that are watching today on Reggae Interviews. 2019, we saw the debut of Yaadcore as an artist. We're ready now.
Yeah, you know, it's been something I've been thinking about for a while. So, you know, in 2019, we just say, you know, we got debut there, ready now for the people, you know, and it's a mystical way how even that, you know, message come across the same way. So, yeah, we're ready now.
Most definitely. I mean, I think the song itself has been getting so much love by selectors across the world. The video itself is doing so well as well.
Yeah. You know, we released the song in May, and then we got some bomb and drop the video in September. And yeah, we have to give thanks for the support, you know, ones like you who are in the UK and, you know, enough other people around the world, as you say, has been very supportive. So we give thanks for the energy and the love, you know.
Let's focus a little bit on the video first of all. So just give the viewers an insight into some of the locations that were used for the video.
Alright, so I went to my hometown, which is Mandeville, to get some shots, and we did some downtown Kingston. We did some in our green room as well, and we did some by a river up by where's that, Papi inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So overall, the whole energy kind of blended in well together. Now, you just touched on your hometown of Mandeville, which is where you grew up, and I think you actually went to school with some other reggae artists that we know very well in the music industry as well.
Yeah, you know, I went to school with Kumar from Raging Fire, and you know, the producer that goes by the name Damage, I went to school with him as well. And yeah, you know, whole heap of cultural artists same way come from our side, you know. Leela come from Christiana, you know, she got Manchester High School, so yeah, it's a blessing, you know.
It kind of seems to me as though we have like a really rich wealth of artists and people in the music industry that originally hail from Mandeville and Manchester.
Well, yeah, you know, you have Garnet Silk, which hail from Manchester scene. You have the legendary Bunny Rugg same way. You have Jacob Miller. You know, so, you know, whole heap of roots reside up in the cool hills, you know. Yeah.
So with the single itself, Ready Now, at what point in your career did you make that decision that I want to actually now turn my focus towards actually recording as an artist?
Well, you know, I've been thinking about it a couple years actually prior to the first release. You know, Mikey Dread is my biggest inspiration, as he's the DJ who had, you know, the first radio reggae program. You know, he's a producer and he's an artist as well. So, you know, when I looked at his accolades, you know, and credentials, it really inspired me. And yeah, so yeah, I mean, I even remember what we did talk about, but you know.
I mean, Mikey Dread himself, I mean, he's kind of like, he's got legendary status because the story goes that, you know, back in the day, he couldn't get a radio show as such during the daytime. So he used to do like this thing from like midnight hours. And I think they said that he wasn't allowed to talk on the radio. So that's where he created all those jingles that DJs across the world still use, you know, things like the Dread at the controls and them kind of things.
Yeah, man, so as you're saying, he's really a pioneer because he really create the platform, you know, for even reggae radio programs in Jamaica with his innovation and everything. So, you know, at this time I say my inspiration forward from same way. So rest in power, Mikey Dread, you know, where I carry on the work same way, you know, Dread at the control, you know.
True. When I kind of analyse the actual lyrical content in Ready Now, it's almost like there's quite a lot of metaphors, a lot of little like hidden messages.
Yeah, you know, you just have to listen and you will get them, you know.
I guess if you're supposed to get those messages, you'll get them if you're on that right channel.
Yeah, who feels it knows it, you know. True. So there are different perspectives where you can take the messages from. So, you know, when we see your perspective, we will know on what side of the table you are, you know. Yeah.
Now, as a follow-up now to Ready Now, we have a brand new single that's just literally released. Literally right now, it's brand new, it's hot, it's fresh. The single is called The Calling.
Yes, so the calling, forward again mystically same way, as the title suggests, the calling, we are kind of spread the message of, how we really feel the essence we become an artist and kind of answering ready now in our way, same way, so it's highly anticipated, so, we look forward for the feed forward from the people. And drop some more music likewise,
Of course. Now, with the single Ready Now and The Calling, there is a connection between another label. So 12 Yaad Records is your own record label, and then there's also a very strong connection now with Delicious Island Vinyl. Got to big up Leslie and Diego each and every time, but tell the people, where does that connection come?
Alright, well, tour in California and everything, Delicious Vinyl reside in California, LA to be exact. So on my tours and thing, that's how we actually link up. And then me going into production, they distributed my first single that I produced with Shanique Marie and Kabaka Pyramid. So that's how the whole connection really start. And then we got some bomb Ready Now, same way again. And you can look for more works with 12 Yaad and Delicious, Yeah.
I mean, that single that you just mentioned, what a great way to introduce yourself into production. Fenke Fenke, the big single, and it came on vinyl as well with the nice artwork and everything. Whose idea and inspiration was the artwork?
Well, it's my inspiration, same, we not only have a vision for music, but we have an eye for art too, because, we usually do art in a school. And the whole concept now is that when we say no fenke fenke, if you realize it's an elephant that is kind of really scared of a mouse, you get what I say? So even though the mouse is smaller, the mouse really shows say no fenke fenke, no weak thing. You get what I say? So yeah.
I mean, again, that single has been doing so well, and I know that people have been kind of like crying out for it on vinyl, which obviously it came through on vinyl maybe about 18 months ago or something. So still a very big song in the dance, using one of those kind of rhythm tracks that is kind of like timeless.
Yeah, well, I want to say that rhythm they're actually inspired by the real rock rhythm scene, so that's how we even get that feel and that energy there. We're just bringing some fresh hands and a different bass line and, a rubber dub,
True. I mean, the thing that always amazes me is that a rhythm track like The Real Rock, which was made in, 1968 by the Sound Dimension band, still carries its weight more than 50 years on.
Yeah, music is timeless, so from it connect to the body a certain way, it always gonna live on, no matter the age, no matter the size, no matter the race. You get to me, I say people can always connect to good music.
Yeah. True. So let's give the viewers a little bit of an insight into what's to come from 12 Yaad Records. So we know that The Calling has just been released. We have Ready Now. What else is there?
Alright, well, I work with a new artist now named Carbon, which we released a high grade Maka earlier, remix to Techno Pana. And he actually just released another single as well with Samurai and Bunny Ruggs on the Exterminator label. And we have more music same way from other artists. We have more music coming from Yaadcore just the same. So yeah, the item just look out, crazy production and go on.
For real, definitely. Now, we first became aware of Yaadcore as a selector. You were part of the legendary Dubwise series back in the day, and now we have something different.
Yeah, so my whole selector journey really started a while now, 2003. As a DJ we play, dancehall, hip hop, regular party DJ, and on the journey to Rastafari, we decide say, where I go hold off a certain meditation, hold off a certain vibes. And at that time now, making that decision, there wasn't really a platform for, me to really excel or expose that whole art and thing, except Kingston Dub Club. So big up Kingston Dub Club, I played there for 9 months, once a month, and as a DJ, that's not really enough time to expose your talent and become efficient as a DJ. So we got some bomb now, we start Dubwise, and years pass, take me all over the world and thing, and we decide say, we step away from Dubwise now and we start something new. with a new concept, every full moon, seeing we keep something named something different.
Right.
You get me? And as the name suggests, something different. We always are gonna bring something different to the table, no matter the genre, no matter the energy. Different is what people really want. You get what I say? So every full moon now we just hold a positive meditation under the full moon, release some negative energies and gather up for the new month again. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think we were there at the opening night recently, and what a vibe that was, alongside Natural High Music and Rassarella. So it kind of seemed like, you're kind of bringing back the old vibes as well. We love some of the 70s and 80s selections that some of the selectors were playing as well. And yeah, we full enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah, man, as the name say again, something different. So you're going to get different vibes of the vibes you like, but in a different way, Just like food, everybody cook the same food, but it's not everybody spice it the same. You get what I say? So, it was a joy to even have your presence in at the party, feeling it, experiencing it. You get what I say? So, yeah, something different. Yeah.
Now, I guess that with all these things that are happening, is there still going to be time for the legendary mixtapes? I'm talking of things like the Reggae Aroma series, the Rhythm Salute that you put out last year, because I know that people across the world love the mixtapes.
Yeah, I want to tell you, say they are being highly requested right now. I say I just don't really get the time or the energy yet, but we definitely are gonna do it because it's necessary. You get what I say? So yeah, you can look out for a Reggae Aroma and another Rhythm Salute sometime soon. Yeah, but we're really driven right now by production and writing.
The artistic journey.
Yeah, so yeah, sorry to all those fans that's waiting,
I think we're going to have to send in some requests to Yaadcore via social media saying we want the mixtape, right?
Yeah, they've been coming in right now, as me said earlier. So, we just have to fulfill the request them now,
True. Well, look, Yaadcore, it's been great catching up with you once again. We're really excited about the new single, The Call In. Also looking forward to more productions from the 12 Yaad record label as well. We're definitely going to be looking out for some of the artists that you're working with, including Carbon as well.
Yeah, man. Just keep the eye out, cause, we never miss. You get what I say? Yeah, Carbon, as me say. We have Imiru on the Rasta, seeing which Imiru a Queen Africa son same way. We have Michael Rose on the Rasta. We have Pressure on the Rasta. I'm not telling you no more. Just look out, seeing? Yeah, man.
Yaadcore, it's been a pleasure talking to you once again. We give thanks for everything that you're doing towards contributing to the development of the music. We give thanks.
Respect. Shrek, DJ 745, yeah, man. Love, yeah?
More blessings, respect. Cool.
Reggae interviews. Word, sound, power.